Hello, all of my rad friends. Today's video is gonna be a little follow-up video for my perm. I've had a lot of questions on my perm video in the last few months asking me for an update, asking me how it's going. So I wanted to make this video because my perm appointment to get a new perm is in about 45 minutes. So unfortunately, this video is gonna be a little quicker than I had originally planned. I was supposed to film it yesterday, but I broke my arm, so I was a little busy. But, you know, that's life. So I'm going to try to go through it real quick right now. So the first thing you can see is that you can definitely see some grow out. It's been 5 months and there's about, I'm going to say 6 inches of grow out. And obviously that's just not just at the top of the head, that's all through the hair. I think the place it's most noticeable, where it bothers me the most is actually back here, because I think this is like really visible here. Up here, it kind of just looks like how people tend to, they tend to just curl the ends of their hair and leave the top kind of straight. And that's kind of what it looks like up here. And it doesn't look terrible, but I don't like the way it looks down here in this hair. So as you can see, this is like a really bushy look today. I actually brushed it out, which is kind of a no-no in curl land, but I'm definitely going for like a really brushed out, bushy, sort of disco look rather than like sleek, glossy curls. So that is my preferred aesthetic. But I have to say, when I first got the perm, it was really curly. The curl patterns or the curl spirals were very tight and small, and it was just very large. If I had brushed that out, my hair would have been like this. And I was not brushing it out very much at all when the perm was new. As time went on and the perm grew out, the hair got like flatter and flatter. And in fact, if I don't brush it out, the hair is now too flat. And I'm gonna try to put some pictures. I don't have a ton of pictures because I thought it looked really bad. So I mostly, when my hair was not brushed out and just very flat and kind of lanky looking, lank looking, I mostly just would like put a beret on it. And it's just very flat. Now, when my hair was first permed, if I didn't brush it out, it was still like very full and voluminous. And now you can see that even fully brushed out, this is like probably similar volume to where it was before it was brushed out when I first got my perm. You can also see that the perm itself has somewhat relaxed. Because I've had this perm, I found that I've had to wash my hair a lot less because it's, I don't know, something about it, it just doesn't need to get washed as much. I think it's because the hair is like puffier. Maybe I'm not seeing the oil, but I've never had very oily hair at all. Even before the perm, I would usually only wash my hair once every week and a half. And now it's been more like 2 weeks now. So when it is freshly washed, the curls are a little bit tighter. They're a little bit smaller of a circle curl pattern, but it's still nowhere near as curly as it was when I first got it. Like when I first got it, people were like, that is very curly. Now it looks not dissimilar to when I would put my hair in curlers. But I also have gotten a haircut, and I think that that's made a big difference and allowed like the layer difference between here and here, whereas before it was mostly all one length. Thinning it out kind of made it more, well, obviously it's thinner and a little bit flatter, but I think it also allowed the curls more like life, and they just kind of get wilder because of that. I also did get at some point bangs cut, but they grew out and I never trimmed them because I don't know, bangs are mostly flat now, so I haven't wanted to trim them because today I'm going to get them curled up, and I have a feeling once they're curled, they'll be short. I got curtain bangs, but what I really think I want is straight across bangs, a la Natasha Lyonne's character in Russian Doll. I loved her hair. No surprise, but I just wanted to make a quick video so that you guys can see and you know what to expect. If you're getting a perm, you know what to expect. This is 5 months out. Ideally, I probably would have gone 3 months, but I was just really procrastinating. So ideally 3 months, 3 to 4 months, I think is what I would want. This is 5, and it's been bothering me like bad for a month. So if you guys are getting a perm and you just want to know what to expect as it grows out, you can see you have the grow out and you have it's getting way loose.
I decided to show a brief clip from me actually getting my hair re-permed. This was way better than last time because there's only one layer of perm rods this time and the process wasn't nearly as long or as painful. So if you are getting a perm for the first time, if your hair isn't super long and all one length, you probably will not have to have 2 layers of perm rods, and so it won't be as miserable as my experience was the first time.
It's a few hours later and I'm back from my perm appointment. You can see this time it looks very different than last time. And that's because, well, first of all, my haircut is really different than last time. But I also told her that I wasn't into the gelled look. And so she really like fluffed it up for me and I feel fantastic. I feel like I'm in the movie Flashdance. It's wonderful. And it's also gonna look very different over the life of the perm. One of the things that she had to do really differently this time is that it didn't take 2 rows of perm rods. It was actually which is called piggybacking. And she didn't have to do that time because my hair has been like thinned and layered so much. So that was really cool. So it hurt way less because there was a lot less weight on my scalp and also took less time. I think I was in there probably about 2.5 hours, 2.5, close to 3 hours. But last time I was in there close to 5. So it was really great having just a shorter process, and I think it looks really fun. Through the course of the perm, the life of the perm, over the next like 4 or 5 months, it'll not only will grow out, but you know, it also relaxes, right? So she actually used bigger perm rods than last time, like a thicker diameter, and yet it's way curlier than it was this morning. So yeah, I think that I can expect to have it in a few months look somewhere like it did when I woke up this morning. But for right now, I'm really loving the fluffiness. And I think that each stage of the life of the perm is giving me really fun, different things. This stage, I love it. It looks really retro, really 80s, but I also love to put it up in this stage because the hair is so fluffy. It makes like a really big top bun. I think towards the later ends, I really like it shaggy, like hanging down in my eyes more because I don't know, it's just kind of like a long flowy type of look. And it's just different. I style it differently throughout the length of the perm. One last update here. I just wanted to come back and show you guys what the hair looks like 2 days post-perm. And the reason I wanted to do that is because like the first day of the perm, I think the curl is especially like the most intense. And I think that it's like a little extreme. So since then, I have not washed it or brushed it because I was told I need to wait 2 to 3 days to wash it. So I'll probably wash it tomorrow morning. And so I haven't done anything to it. And I obviously haven't brushed it because I couldn't, if I brushed it out with it like this, it wouldn't be good. And you can see already just from me wearing it, you know, like the heat that comes from your body has sort of relaxed the curls a little bit. And this is like perfect. This is like my ideal hair. So it's wonderful. And in case you guys were wondering like if it's going to look exactly like, you know, the refreshed perm look forever, and it's not, but well, thank you guys so much for sticking through this long 3-part update with me, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.